taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jackson, first play, going to throw. It's caught by Aguilar. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. 2nd and 5. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled.
Touchdown! Mark Andrews, 28 yards. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Justin Madubuike firing across the line there and planning him for a loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Hurts. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6. Now Hurts going to move him around. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Swift going to try up the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown Philadelphia.
Sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. Each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Play action. It's Jackson. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. Frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Third down and 13. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go back to Edwards on first down.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Darius Slay with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
First throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Now 2nd and 3. They go play action with Hurts.
They'll roll him out right.
Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
On second down, Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Running is Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Here is 3rd and 5. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Hurts.
Able to shake him, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
That's you, partner. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. A short throw caught by Andrews. He stiff arms him, and he's out right at the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Safety Reed Blankenship. He got in there and stopped him for a loss on the play.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Jackson. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Pretty nice gain on the screen. Gets him 12 yards.
The defense did its job in taking away a quick throw. That's only half the battle because they got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Jackson will keep it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-six TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the player, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight reel.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-six. And now the kick is away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick-six. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Jackson. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now Jackson on first down. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words, and explosive. 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here's Jackson to throw.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Hill. Getting it inside the 35.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
2nd and 6 coming up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Play action. Now Jackson. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here comes 2nd down.
To throw is Jackson.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Now Jackson.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers
from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Swift.
Well, that's sets up a big third down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
They'll try and run here with Swift. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
It's going to be a good day, boys.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. This is Smith with a grab. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 1st and 10. A handoff, Swift running to the left.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
63.
They'll run here with Swift.
And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Eagles are going to win the football game.
This was what an atmosphere this was, and the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to